Hello guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the real value of your OnlyFans agency. Like what's really an OnlyFans agency, how much you really have to literally charge for your services, yeah? Because lots of agencies, including me, I would say like 99.99999% of agencies do it wrong, the wrong way. You have lots of value as an OnlyFans agency. You really make money for someone. And then that someone is scamming you, either scamming you or you just paying too much money for them. Yeah, too much money is too much percentage. Let's keep it straight, like straight to the line, yeah? You're an OnlyFans agency and you are signing creators from zero, yeah? I will tell you about multiple options for you to understand. Yeah, I've been through every of these options and I will tell you what's the right way to sign people, to work with them and to make money on them, yeah? You are signing people like OnlyFans models from zero, yeah, paying them 50% for them to work, scaling them to 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, 30,000 a month, and on the 30,000 or 10,000 or even $20,000 mark a month, you're paying them 50%. For what? Like, can you understand something? Yeah. You have this value, yeah? I can scale people from zero, absolutely zero. Like I can sign tomorrow every woman of the world, yeah? Like from 18 years old till 40 years old, 45 years old. And I can scale that woman till 10K a month. It doesn't matter what type of woman it is. If she puts the work into it, I will scale it, yeah? So that's the value I bring to the table. What value does she bring to the table if I scale her from zero, yeah? Imagine this is your situation, yeah? There was a model who been working for maybe 2 years on OnlyFans. She couldn't scale her profile past $1,000 per month, yeah? So her value is zero. And your value is you can scale model from 0 to 10 to 20 to 30K a month and then maybe to 100K a month. That's your value. And her value is zero. You should destroy this fucking value. There is no value there. Why are you signing creators for 50%? The only person that can sign creators for a 50% or even pay them a 70%, yeah, for you to keep 30%. The only person who can do that is the person who is not really serious about their value, like not confident enough about their value. Like for example, if I'm not confident that I can scale someone to 10K a month and I want to try and I want to literally try if my strategy works, then I can sign someone for a 50-50, 60-40, 70-30. It's okay. Like, okay, I'm a new OnlyFans agency manager. I just ended some course I bought and I want to try if my strategy works. Yeah, then I can sign like 50-50 with a creator and see, like we each should put work into it. She is a new creator, I'm a new manager. I will put all my knowledge that I learned from the course that I did. She will put all her knowledge and all her work and then we together will grow. Yeah, but after this, if you already grew one model, you already have a working strategy. Yeah? You already have to know, okay, if I sign, for example, in my case, I'm confident enough that in 1 month I can sign someone from zero, and if she puts the work into it, I can scale her to 10K a month. I'm confident enough in that. So there shouldn't be any possible scenario for me to sign someone from zero and pay them 50%. In any scenario. Why? Because my value is giant and her value is zero. So in this case, you should be either signing them for a very low percentage, like 15, maybe 20% in the worst case. Yeah, like the model is really beautiful and she is willing to put a lot of work into it. But that work is worth zero. There are lots of models. Come on, we work with women, yeah? There are lots of models who find worth in them like out of nothing, yeah? No, I'm worth a lot, you know, this is like the feminine urge of the girls to always find worth in themselves, yeah? They are worth zero, like in the economics world, yeah? They are always finding the way for them to be like really worthy something. They are worth zero. Like she's coming to you, she by herself couldn't make any money. You're coming with your strategy, your team, your work ethics, everything. She's coming from zero. It doesn't matter how hardworking she is, how good she is filming videos. If she made zero, all that work is worth zero. You know, the most hardworking people I know, they work in the fucking constructing or what the fuck, how to say? They are cleaning the streets. You know, they are very hardworking. The construction people, they work very hard. They have to build houses. They work very hard. Their jobs are worth, what, $1,000 per month? Someone who is cleaning the streets? But they are hard workers. They work probably harder than me. They are so hardworking. Yeah. But they are worth zero. You cannot correlate hard work with money. Money makes intelligence, you know? Intelligence plus hard work makes big money. But your hard work, or that hard work of the model, is worth zero, because it doesn't matter. If she works 24 hours a day, every fucking minute of her life, and she makes zero, how much was 1 hour of that work worth? Zero. If I worked for 1 hour and made 10K, how much is 1 hour of my work? 10K. Exactly. That's how we correlate it. Okay, so she's coming to you. She worked a lot. Okay, it's perfect. You make zero. Come from the fucking perspective of strength. You have to be the stronger one in the negotiations. Because otherwise, you just can say, go and work with another agency. If there is any agency who is willing to sign you for a 50% fee, they are probably not gonna make you money. Because we are not stupid. Come on. If I can make that much fucking money, you cannot think that I'm stupid. You cannot think that. I'm much more intelligent than probably every OnlyFans model. So what's the fucking point of you coming into a discussion with me and thinking that I'm stupid? And probably 99% of OnlyFans managers, or trying to be OnlyFans managers men, are more intelligent than you. So if someone offers you 50% service on you starting from zero, we'll talk now if you start from 10K, 20K, 30K. They're probably not confident about their service. In this case, for me, I tell you, I'm so confident in my service, but I'm not willing to sign any creator from zero. And in case I sign a good creator from zero, who is willing to put lots of work into it, like 8 hours a day of work, then I'm paying a 50% fee, maybe 20% fee. But what you should do, like really as an OnlyFans agency, is to pay a flat fee. Like a flat wage, salary. 500, 1,000, 1,500. That's the way to do it per month. And make them work for that salary. They should work 6, 7, 8 hours a day of constant content filming. Constant. That's the only way they can work. That's the benefit actually in working for a salary. Like you pay salary at the end of the month. If the model is not working 8 hours a day, you're not paying her a salary. Why would you pay a salary to someone who didn't do the job? There is no excuse for it. In case she's working for a percentage, then she's very chill. Okay, I can work 1-2 hours. That's what normally happens. You pay them. That's how every agency starts. Like in my case, it happened. That's in your case. If it didn't happen yet, it will happen. Yeah. You sign your first creator for a 50% fee. Yeah, because you cannot show her anything. You cannot sign someone for a 20-15% if you haven't scaled anyone before. Yeah, you need that one time. Yeah, one time you can. If it's your first time, you can scale someone for a 50% fee. It's okay. Because you need that one time to show to the rest of creators that you really know how to do it, yeah? But yes, you basically put all the work into it, marketing strategies, analyzed every fucking YouTube video, bought online courses, everything, put the team, took the risk. The only thing she did was filming for 1 hour a day, maybe 1.5 hour a day. Yeah, but I'm giving you my image. Your image is worth nothing. It's like the same if, for example, someone from the street comes to my cafeteria and I just look at him and say, what do you want? And he tells me, yeah, I want to film a video in your cafeteria, in your restaurant, and you have to pay me a fee for it. That's stupid. You have to give me something worth for it. Yeah. For example, let's say, let's talk about this case. Yeah. You have lots of followers. Yeah. For example, 100K followers. You come into my cafeteria and you ask me for a fee to film in my cafeteria. Like, I will pay you, pay me 200 euros and I will post you on my social media. Yeah, your work is worth something. Your image is worth something. Yeah, I lost my, because there was a police officer there. But if you come to my cafeteria with 0 followers and ask me to film my cafeteria and I have to pay you for that and you will give me a review, doesn't it feel stupid? Well, it's the same. It feels exactly the same, stupid as fuck, if you give worth to someone that has no image for their videos, whatever. Yeah? So, let's recapitulate, yeah? That model comes to you and you are paying her a 50% fee, or she is paying you a 50% fee. You scale her from 0 to 10K. You build everything. You basically build a whole business. The only thing she did was work for 1 hour a day, show her image that is, as I told you, is worth nothing. Because if she comes to my cafeteria, she films a video, I won't pay for that video, of course, or for that review. So her work was worth nothing. Her image is worth nothing. You gave her literally a 5K a month salary for that, in that 50%, and you're working 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day. She is working 1 hour and you're giving her all the money. Why don't you give me that money? Like, come on, I will give you a model. I signed her for 10%. I will pay you 50%. You do all the work and give me all the money. Like, come on, if you like to give money to people, do it like that. When the good way to do it is sign that creator 15%, sorry, not 50, 15, maybe maximum 20%, scale her from 0 to 10K, and then on 10K you will be paying her like 1,500 salary. It's okay. In case you scaled her to 30K, you're already paying her 4.5K salary. That's too much for me, at least. That's when you are with the strongest position. And from that strong position, as I always tell you in all the videos, yeah, when you scale her, all the accounts scaled, all the social media accounts should be yours, yeah. She should not have any access to that social media account, because you have to be from the strong position, yeah. In case, and I tell you, it's not a case, it will happen to every one of you. Trust me, it will happen to every one of you. In case when you scaled her to 10K a month or 20K a month, she comes to you and asks you for an increase in the percentage fee she is earning or increase in her salary, you just throw her away with her fucking OnlyFans, yeah? And you sign a model for a wage, fixed fee, 1K a month, 1.5K a month. Every beautiful girl from Colombia, from Argentina is willing to work 8 hours a day for 1 to 1.5K a month. You sign them and they will work for 8 hours a day for that. And you will make much more money instead of discussing with this unpleasant person who you made money out of nothing, how much she should earn. And then she will learn a lesson for life. Because she will make no money after that. Because all the money comes from you and your team. Exactly, that's how you should work. So you either sign a creative on a percentage, on the lowest percentage fee you can, or you sign them for fixed wage, fixed salary. I would prefer to sign her on a fixed salary if you are really confident that you can make money, yeah? You have to take risk in business. If you don't take risks, you will make less money. Yeah, because if you sign them on a 15% wage fee or 20% fee, yeah, I don't want to take risks. Then you won't make that much money, yeah? If you sign them for 1.5K a month and you scale to 30K, you're making 28.5K. If you sign her on a 50% fee because you didn't want to take risks, you're only making 15K and she's making another 15K. Be intelligent about it. Be intelligent about it. Then the other perspective is, Okay, and this is what really an OnlyFans agency is made. Yeah, this is an agency and this is an OnlyFans, basically, how you can say it, business. Yeah, because you have creators who are the images or these profiles that are yours, and this is an OnlyFans agency. What I will be talking to you about now. An OnlyFans agency is someone, like in my case, for example, a model comes to me. She's making 30K a month and she wants to scale. Every model, trust me, every model with a bit of brain can scale herself from 0 to 10K a month. Every model. A bit of brain, a bit of interest into learning, like she can buy my mentorship, look her on YouTube, whatever. A bit of interest in learning, she can scale from 0 to 10K a month. No problem, absolutely. Now, she scaled herself to 10K a month. Past that 10K or 15K line or top is quite difficult to scale. It doesn't matter if she has charters contracted, it's difficult. You have to basically, just based on content, yeah? You have to basically expand yourself, yeah? So she's coming to me. She's already making money. She already has a working strategy in her social media accounts. If she's making 15K a month or 20K a month, she probably is making around 400 to 500 paid fans per month on her OnlyFans. If that comes from social media, in my case, for example, because I'm an expert on social media traffic, I'm not an expert in Reddit. I know how Reddit works. I know how dating apps works, but myself, I'm an expert in social media traffic. So if she comes to me with a social media profile that is already scaled, that is already making her 500 to 600 fans per month, yeah, paid fans per month, that's already something I can scale, yeah. The only thing I have to do is to put my systems of distribution of that content, yeah, because on that point, reality is here, like when you scale from 0 to 10K a month, you have to create everything from zero. Yeah, social media strategy, look what's working for her and scale from there. Here, she's already coming with a working social media strategy, with working content that is already viral. The only thing you have to do is to improve that social media strategy, improve that content that she is making, and distribution, yeah, of that viral content that she already made and already posted, and it's already bringing her 500 to 600 fans per month. Just do what she's doing already, a bit better, and much more times, yeah, like 100 times what she's making. For example, if she has one account, then I will create her 1,000 accounts and start distributing that content, re-editing, trial reels, blah, 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 blah. That way you will scale her from 10K, 20K, 30K to 100, 200, 300. That's the way to do it. It's not about creating content from zero. If I have to create a whole strategy from zero, it doesn't matter if she's making 15K a month. If that 15K a month are made of maybe Reddit, dating apps, and she wants to work with me, I have to create it from zero. Then if I'm creating something from zero, it doesn't matter if you're already making money, I have to pay you a 20% fee, 15% fee. If you're coming to me with already working content strategy that is aligned with my strategy, because if that strategy is based on sexual content, for example, of maybe you are creating content that is all the time banning your accounts, blah, 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 then that strategy is not aligned with me. An aligned strategy with my strategy, for example, is good influencer type content, niche content that is not over sexual, that social media don't delete, don't ban. That's an aligned content with me. Now, from now on, I can scale it. That's the worth of an agency. The worth of an agency is not this, not 10K. It's over 10K. It's over the 5 numbers, yeah? You have to scale to 100K. That's when the worth of a OnlyFans agency. And in this case, I can work with her for a 50% fee because she's already coming to me. Remember the thing I told you. You have to find what you are worth in. I'm worth in because I know how to scale people. She is worth something because she's coming to me with already working profile, already working strategies that I only have to scale. Yeah, she by herself cannot scale that because you need a proper team, proper systems to scale, proper creating accounts, proper trial reels, proper everything. Yeah, there are lots of strategies behind that. Because if you do it the wrong way or you do it bad, you can burn the content literally. Yeah. So she's coming to me with this. From now on, here I can work with her for a 50% fee. Because I know I can scale her the next month to 100K and I'm making 50K out of it. And her image is worth something. Is the same case, probably she is at around 200K followers in her Instagram, yep. Her image is already worth something. Like if she comes to my restaurants, again with that metaphor, if she comes to my restaurant, my cafeteria, she asks me for a free meal for a review or a fee for a review, then I'm maybe interested in paying that, yeah, because she's worth something. But if she's coming to me from zero, absolutely zero, she's worth nothing. So in this case, you can sign her for a 50% fee, yeah, because it's worth something. It's a collaboration. I'm putting something from me, she's putting something from her, and it's a collaboration. Here in this case, in the worst scenario of 20% fee, if you don't want to take risks, if you are willing to take risks with what every business owner should take risks, then you have to sign her for a wage, a salary. The best woman, like the most beautiful woman in Argentina or in Colombia, will ask you for 1,500 salary for 8 hours of work. So yeah, these are the two scenarios basically. In this case, the first scenario, scaling from zero, you're not an OnlyFans agency. You're OnlyFans business who is signing personal brands basically to represent that brands that you are creating. These are your brands, but this is not an agency. This is an agency. The model comes to you with a proven social media strategy working already, that is not falling down, and she wants to really scale herself to that 6 figures or 7 figures mark. That's the way to work. And she's already coming with something to you. And you implement your strategies, her strategies, and scale from there. Create a team around it. Yeah. Here, it's all yours. She's worth nothing. So here 50% is okay. I'm willing to work that. Here 20% or a flat wage salary. Know what's your worth. Because I tell you, once you scaled one creator, you are never allowed to sign someone from zero for a 50% fee, 40% fee, or 30% fee. That's too fucking much. And if you think, oh, then the creators won't find me, won't want to work with me, blah, 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 blah. All the time there are creators marketplaces. You don't even need a social media brand like me. I have, for example, lots of rotation, lots of creators. You don't even need a social media brand for signing creators. You just need to buy them on a fucking marketplace for $500. You buy a good contract with a flat fee already negotiated, and she's willing to work for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. And if she doesn't work 8 hours a day, you don't pay her the salary. That's the way to do it. And this is a pro tip. If you sign a creator for a 20% or 25% fee or a 30% fee, your social media, like her social media, are yours. Yeah, you never gave her the access to that social media, and you scaled that creator already to 50K a month, and you're paying her like a 30% fee. That's already 15K a month. What you should do, this is a pro tip, throw her away, find another creator who looks exactly like her, pay that creator 2K a month, and you're already making 13K extra. That's a pro tip. That's a fucking pro tip. Always come into every negotiation from the strong position. If you are, or your creator is asking you for a fee increase, wage increase, blah, 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 you have to understand how many of you are in the market. Probably 1, 2, 3. How many good agencies are public in the market? This amount. How many creators are public in the market? Millions. You can change her whenever you want. She cannot find someone like you. Never. You're welcome.